Middlesex DA Marian Ryan announced this week that former Waltham Police Detective Kevin O'Connor shot his wife Jeannine to death, then killed himself. Police discovered the bodies on January 16th around 5 p.m. after a family member requested a well-being check at 294 Forest Street. 51-year-old Jeannine had been shot multiple times by her husband in what the DA called a tragic incident of domestic violence. Her shooting marks the 5th domestic violence killing in Waltham since 2009 and the 2nd murder-suicide since 2010. Police were seen Saturday night removing weapons from the house. The DA did not elaborate on a motive, whether a suicide note was left, or how many guns were removed. A release said that the investigation is ongoing. For 17 years, Jeannine O'Connor was a beloved member of the waitstaff at Il Capriccio on Main. She was described by the owner as the gentlest, sweetest, and most wonderful person on earth. Kevin O'Connor, a retired police detective with a checkered reputation, was also 51. O'Connor had most recently worked as a part-time bartender at Fiorella's in Newton. The restaurant's owner said he was a reliable worker since starting a little more than a year ago. The O'Connors leave behind 3 adult children and 2 grandchildren. The wake for the O'Connors will be held in separate rooms at Joyce Funeral Home on Friday evening. Jeannine will be buried Saturday in Watertown, where she grew up. Kevin, a lifelong Waltham resident, will be buried at Mount Feake Cemetery. Back in 2001, Detective O'Connor was recognized by the Waltham City Council for his heroic role in a violent confrontation. O'Connor and another detective took down a heavily armed ninja during an early morning burglary at Pizzy Farm. The suspect struggled with police and tried to take O'Connor's gun. The other detective fired 2 shots at the suspect, wounding him. O'Connor then applied pressure to his wounds while emergency crews responded. After the officer-involved shooting, O'Connor went on administrative leave. Then, in April 2002, the 7-year veteran cop was arrested. He pleaded not guilty to allegedly crashing into a Beaver Street telephone pole at 3:30 a.m. while under the influence of alcohol. It's unclear why he retired early from Waltham Police. For Waltham Newswatch, this is Chris Wangler.